How's it going, everyone? Marriland here, and last time I caught the last of the Ultra Beasts, the UBs, that I needed to for the International Police. Which is good. Mission complete, right? Well, I have to go on over to the Aether Paradise and talk with Miss Wick. So, hopefully this conversation will go well. I really do not know. Yeah, it could be interesting. Honestly, I 100% don't know what happens next. So, yeah, I'm gonna find out. But I kind of have my suspicion that, maybe things won't go, quite the way I'm thinking. Or maybe they will. Maybe I'll be fine. I don't know. Alright, so I'm down here. Let's go ahead and meet up with Miss Wick. Thank her for all those beast balls. Alright, let's see. I mean, hopefully things go smooth. She seems pretty nice. But it's usually the ones that seem nice that are the worst, right? We've been waiting for you, Marriland. Oh, have you now? Marriland, thank you for coming. I'd like to thank you first of all for your hard work containing the UBs. On behalf of the entire Foundation, I would like to offer you our most sincere thanks. With this, all the UBs that appeared from the Ultra Wormhole, which opened earlier in the incident, have been caught. Oh no, we're the ones who should be thanking you, I think. We could not have done it without the use of the beast balls that you provided for us. They are negative assets of the Foundation. I am happy to see them put to some good use. I hardly know how I can thank the two of you. The three of us, or don't forget Looker? The three of us, hey. Yes, Mr. Looker also did a great deal to help us with this mission. But I thought that he left before us. What is taking him so long to get here? I know that I told him that we would meet here. Could something have happened? What the? Uh-oh. Tyranda! Really, Mr. Looker, even after all this time? I'm sorry. I know it's a terrible habit, but I can't help it. And more importantly, it's a disaster. Yep, of course things couldn't go so smoothly, huh? I would imagine it must be. What happened that made you so late? I was on the way here when I stopped by Melemele Island to get some of their famous and delicious Malasada as a gift for you all. But just when I finished my purchase, I chanced to look up at the sky and there it was! A mysterious black something was zipping across the bright blue sky over Alola. It was black, and yet it was shining somehow. It was like it was refracting light. It might have been a UB. No, I'm certain of it. It surely was a UB. But it couldn't be. We haven't had any word from HQ about there being more UBs. Please rest easy. I do not think it was a UB. We have 100 of our Foundation members working in parallel with the International Police investigation and scouring Alola for UBs. We have not detected any UBs other than the ones you already contained for us. So you see, we should be quite safe now. What if it was a really big Malasada? I suppose. Perhaps I was just dazzled by the brilliant shining sky that stretches over Alola. And it is a little wonder if you were dazzled. You all have been working so very hard. You must be very tired, Mr. Looker. Well, yes, I suppose I could do with a nice little break. And now you can have it. I received a message from HQ saying our paid leave has been approved. Paid leave? You mean actual vacation time? They say we are free to do whatever we would like until we get our next orders from HQ. I hope you will use this chance to relax for a little while, Mr. Looker. I think that I'll stay here and have a good look around the Alola region. Not for work this time, but just as a regular tourist doing some sightseeing. Then I think that I will go and eat my fill of delicious Alolan cooking. There are simply too many restaurants and eateries that I wish to visit, and the traditional dishes at Sushi High Roller are absolutely sublime. Sushi High Roller? Oh no, I completely forgot. I was supposed to be meeting someone. What's this? A date? No, not a date. I'm meeting with Mr. Nanu. We owe him quite a bit for all his help. Yes, I suppose we do. So, if you'll excuse me, Marriland, everyone, I'm afraid I must be going. But I really do thank you all. I hope we will all meet again someday. Yes, my young Marriland, I also owe you my thanks. It was because of your efforts that we were able to keep the chief safe until the end. The folks at HQ thought that you needed to be paid for your work, so they sent this. Take it. 1,000,000 Poké Dollars! I'm rich! I can buy all the clothes now! Oh, that's a lot of money. And now, I think that it's time I went. I'll be staying at the motel on Melemele Island, though, so feel free to stop by anytime. The UB conservation mission is complete. Alola shines beautifully. Well, that worked out better than I thought it would. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so might as well tell me about these new UBs I got. Tell me about Celesteela. Let's see, UB04, codenamed Blaster, properly known as Celesteela. This UB was sighted for the first time following the incidents at Aether Foundation. Its most distinctive feature is the energy that it stores within itself, a flammable gas that it can shoot from its 2 arms. This is mostly used to propel itself in flight and for battle, but is thought to have sufficient power and lift to even fly into space. Its bodily construction closely resembles that of a plant, and it absorbs nutrients from the soil. Huh, interesting. Okay, and lastly, I want to see that Guzzlord thing. UB05, codenamed Glutton, properly known as Guzzlord. This UB has been sighted in the Alola region in the past as well, according to our reports. Oh, that's interesting. It seems it was targeted by the International Police in a top-secret mission at that time. Its most distinctive feature is its limitless appetite. It feeds without pause every moment that it is awake. It uses the 2 large tongues that protrude from its mouth to catch and devour everything in its path, be it organic or inorganic matter. And while it eats such an inordinate amount, Guzzlord excreta has never been discovered. Oh yes, they did mention that. It is thought that it might fully convert the things that it eats into energy for it to use. You know, that's actually kind of creepy. Because, you know, something that wasn't really, like, you know, elaborated much more on is Looker and I think it was Nanu had a partner and she straight up died fighting a UB. And that thing was seen in the past along with the other one. So it actually makes me wonder now if I am harboring a killer in my PC. Like a literal killer, a murderer. I could get arrested for that. Actually, I wonder, there's nothing really too fancy over here. Oh, it's Gladian. I wonder if he wants to fight. Well, only one way to find out. Hey, what's up, buddy? So you came. I guess I've got to thank you again for all you've done for my family, especially for Lily. I never knew she could smile like that. My mother's desires to reach Nihilego, and what she did in order to achieve that goal. I know she was completely out of control, but that doesn't mean I can't understand it. It was my father who started it. He was the one who first confirmed the existence of Ultra Wormholes and Ultra Beasts. But my father, he disappeared during an experiment, trying to connect to an Ultra Wormhole. All he left behind was a weakened Cosmog and his papers about Nihilego. Lucamine's obsession with Ultra Wormholes, and her obsession with the Ultra Beasts. I think it was all basically her way of trying to reach him again. That's what I had to believe, to get through it. It's not an apology or anything, but I hope you'll take this, fellow. Yeah, you just gave me your best friend, type Null. I'm not gonna turn that down, buddy, but, thanks. Look at this thing. Although, actually, this isn't the same one because he evolved his in a Silvally, right? Yeah, that thing. Maybe this is one of the other 2 that were available. I know that there were a total of 3 type Nulls, or type Fulls as they were originally called. This Pokemon, I don't even know how to describe it, but my circuits are tingling. So let's see what it has to say about this thing. Type Null, synthetic Pokemon, normal type. Due to the danger that the synthetic Pokemon may go on a rampage, I can't even talk, can I? Due to the danger that this synthetic Pokemon may go on a rampage, it wears a control mask to restrain its power. Aw, poor thing. Let's see, we're gonna call you, Nullaby, I guess. All right, let me take a look at you. I don't know what level you're at or what your stats are. Level 40, that's a little A little less than desirable, but that's okay. You got a neutral nature, that's fine for this. Hard armor protects the Pokemon from critical hits. Oh yeah, that's right. Odd, I thought it had a little bit more to it than that, but I guess not. Oh well, that's still pretty cool. Not gonna complain about getting one of these. I'm gonna stick it in a box though. Sorry, Nullaby. Let's see. And I'll give you all the memory drives that led its evolution. Silvally change its type. You received a whole stack of memory drives. This is a different type Null, not the same one that I ran away with. It was kept in Secret Lab A. Its very existence was a secret. But I think I know you well enough. I think I can trust it to you to show it the world. Maybe it's time I see a bit more of the world myself. And starting with that Pokemon League, I think. I hear that Alola's got a real strong champion. Yeah, totally. Yeah, you should do that. Okay. Well, that was definitely cool. I'm glad that I took some time to see if there was anything up here, because that seems like incredibly easy to overlook. Because, I mean, let's face it, this place is kind of boring. It's like a maze, but with no point. Oh, it's Faba. No, it's not Faba. Darn it, where's Faba at? That's kind of another thing I'm curious about. I haven't really seen much of him in a while. Maybe they arrested him or something. Yeah, I mean, see, this is like, it's so boring, and you can't really see much of anything, that it was pretty much purely by chance that I even ended up, going up there and running into a Gladian. But hey, type Null. Awesome. Yeah, righteous dude. So I need to figure out what to do now. I guess I just kind of expected that there was gonna be something crazy. But yeah, nothing crazy happened. Wick wasn't bad after all, like I had kind of had a subtle fear of. Oh, so there's Kala Bay. Oh wait, have I been there before? Where is this? Melemele. I need to get to there. How do I do that? That leads to the meadow, right? I gotta figure out how to get down there. I know that there's gotta be a way, but I just had not been able to find it. So, well, you know what? I'm looking for things to do. I'm looking for stuff to explore. I kind of want to go back to, oh, where was it? The Pony Island, and check out the rest of like the Pony Grove and stuff, and that resolution cave. Okay, so yeah, here's the entrance to the meadow, but I have looked through there and I haven't been able to find a way to get there. So I don't know how I get down there. Like, I've been trying to figure this out for a while now, and I've had no luck. So I see that there's a nice waterfall over there, which kind of makes me think maybe that's a way to get there. And now that I can go to Iki Town, well, I guess I could always go to Iki Town. Actually, it looks like there's a cave down there too. I don't know. I want to get there though. That's the thing, and there's got to be a way. Oh, it's teasing me. It's teasing me. How do I get down there? Oh, there's a cave over there too. So, I mean, maybe that like connects with something, or maybe it's a separate cave. Yeah, it doesn't look like if I go any further this way, I'm gonna run into a way to get there, because it doesn't connect anywhere that I could surf out to or ride on Lapras or Sharpedo out to. So I guess I should check out that waterfall, see if I can find a way to get to that, and maybe, just maybe, I can get there from Iki Town. Now that this is a thing? The heck? Oh man! Team Skull, what are you doing here? Marriland! Hey, no one told you guys to stop. What? Did you start a new dance club or something? See, Marriland? Helping people like this is just another way I train myself to get stronger. Oh, that's cool. The kahuna grabbed us by the scruff of our necks and dragged us here, saying we got nothing better to do anyway, right? Like, okay, Pokemon battles are one thing, but Alola-style sumo? Come on! What? You ain't heard, yo? Our old Team Skull's donezo. We got nothing to do now. Nope, nothing, no. So we're training up so that we'll be tough enough to help anyone in need of rescue. Then you can call this team Reskull. Oh, I see what you did there. Okay, that's kind of funny. I like that. So how is training up Team Skull rejects or something? And there's a nice little Zygarde cell here. But is there anything else to do? Let's check out the Kahuna's house. Hey, Hala. How's it going? Oh, Marriland, how's Alola treating you? The sun shines all on its own, and the moon shines down reflected light. Each of them lights our world, one in the daytime and the other at night. If you prefer brightness, then live in the light. If you prefer darkness, then you can find people in Pokemon that can suit that taste too. That was very enlightening. Let me sit in this lovely chair. Hey! Wonderful. It's bringing back memories of, you know, becoming the champion of the Alola region. Don't you ever forget it, Hala. Wow, you have a lot of people in your house. Okay, why didn't I not go in here before? Oh wait, what did you say? That Hala, he's too soft on young Hao. When Hao was just a little thing, he once saw Hala in a real fury, and old Hala's face was so terrible then that that boy burst into tears. Hala couldn't do a thing to console him. I think he's been holding something of himself back in front of Hao ever since that day. Aww. Let's see. Kahuna Hala is real strict when it comes to his training. Oh, not for Pokemon battle or nothing. I'm talking about sumo training. Yeah, that's right. I like the view out here. Oh, there should be an item. Come on. That is just screaming. Let's put like an item there. Even if it's like a potion or something. There should be something there. So how have I not checked this house out? Wow, you got a lot of Pukumuku jumping out of the toilet. That's kind of unfortunate. Man, I want to sit on that toilet. Nice, bath? Alright, well, there's the Kahuna's throne. What do we got in here? Oh, it's a Zygarde cell. There we go, or core, I think. Yes, indeed. Hey, Sina. Wonderful, another Zygarde core. Cool. Nope, nothing. But you know what? That core is good enough. Hi, Slowpoke. Actually, I want to talk to you. Alola, I love to see kids in Pokemon full of energy. Well, that's great. Can I sleep on all of these beds? No? One of them? Nope. Well, that's a bummer. Okay, yeah, so much for this. This is a really nice house, though. Man, my goodness. Like, seriously, that thing is luxurious. Okay, yeah, let's go check out this place. Mahalo Trail. Like, maybe there's a way to get down to that area from either the trail or maybe from the bridge. Or maybe I can just straight up jump off the bridge now, you know, take like one of those leaps of faith. Or maybe ask Charizard really, really nicely, hey Charizard, buddy, you wanna fly me down there? Just a little bit? Maybe just a little? Yeah, I don't see anything there, but maybe if I cross this bridge... not afraid of heights, right? Let's see. Hey, item! An electric seed. Ooh. What does that do? That sounds tasty. What does it do? Oh, look at all these memory things. Ice-type data, dark data. Okay, that's cool. An item to be held by a Pokemon. It boosts defense on electric terrain. It can only be used once. That's cool. That'd be good for Tapu Koko. But, you know, I don't really need that. I'd rather have that. Well, actually, I guess I wouldn't really need to use that Tapu Kokonium or whatever all the time. All right, so Ruins of Conflict. Maybe there's a way I can, like, find a waterfall or something here. Maybe there's like a secret passage or something. Maybe I can just straight up bring Tapu Koko back and be like, yeah, I'll let you fall this time. See what's up. I just don't want to fight Tapu Koko again. Okay, no reaction from the statue. That is fine by me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I do not want to fight Tapu Koko again. Oh, I really don't. That was one of the more stressful fights. It's like it came after one of the most hype fights ever. Fighting against, well, you know, certain someone. Yeah, so much for this. Unless there's a way to get there maybe from, I don't know, I'm gonna look around a little bit. Because I want to figure that out. There's gotta be a way now. And I am bound and determined to get there. Maybe I can get to there from the Hoi Cemetery? Maybe I can get there from 10 Carat Hill? I'm trying to remember how much exploring of 10 Carat Hill I even did. It seems like it connected somewhere underground, so that might be worth checking out. All right, let's see if there's anything more in this Hoi Cemetery here. I don't think I checked this place out at night. I don't remember. Oh, hey! You're getting carried away. Hello, darling. I brought you some flowers today. Yaw! Yaw, yaw! What do you think, darling? They are lovely, aren't they? Yaw, 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 yaw! Shh, quiet now. There are many others resting in these plots. Yaw, yaw, yaw! Come on, Machamp. Come on now, dry those tears. We're all done with tears, aren't we? Aren't we, you and I? If we come here, we can see him again anytime that we want to. And as long as we don't forget him, he will always be with us. Aw, what's up? Yaw! Oh, hello, young trainer. I'm sorry for all of this one's noise. Yaw! This is my husband's grave, and this silly one here was his Pokemon. Yaw, yaw! It was an accident. Oh, that's so sad. But my husband sent his Machamp back into its ball at the moment of the crash. It was a miracle that Machamp survived. But my husband, well, ever since the accident, Machamp here has hated being inside a Pokeball. In fact, it flung its own ball off somewhere. Oh, that's so sad. Of course, I was devastated when my husband passed away, and there were times when I hated that other man who caused the accident. But that man, he had a family too, a young wife. When I saw her face, I just couldn't go on hating anyone for what happened. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say all that. Thank you for letting an old woman ramble so. This belonged to my husband, but I'd be happy if you could use it. TM56 Fling. Well, I have to say, I appreciate the story more than the item. Do you also use ride Pokemon to get around? It's fun and quite convenient, but please do be careful and not get any accidents. Take care, young trainer. Oh, that's a sad story. Oh. I like that. I mean, just like little details like that. I don't know why on earth I came here and that was there. Like, I don't know when in the game that is. Wait. Oh, is this guy the Umbreon user? Uh-oh. Are you the Umbreon user? That tale is decades old by now. How old are you, boy? Well, you're not wrong. I was once known as Brayden the Umbreon user. And you know young Kagatora? How is that little whippersnapper? Sure, I don't mind battling with you, though I'm due to check into the hospital soon. Oh, well, you know what? You can get a special here. You can get a 2-for-1, heal up your Umbreon and yourself. Oh, man. All right, we're gonna have to send this Umbreon to the hospital. Nah, that's mean. Okay, Comatose, guess who got rid of Brick Break? This guy! Level 55. Okay, well, you know what? We're just gonna breakneck blitz this thing. Umbreon has a ton of defense and hit points, though, so I mean, this probably won't knock it out. I'll be happy if it does 60%. Anything more than that, and I'll be like, yeah, this is good. Oh, man. Although I guess this is going to do more than Brick Break would have anyway, so I really shouldn't be complaining. Pow! Oh, wow, okay, yeah, just knock it out. That's awesome. Yeah, you're definitely gonna need to go to the hospital after that. Oh, Nebby wants to learn Dream Eater. Nah, that's fine. You don't need it. Oh, defeated Umbreon user Brayden. He's literally called Umbreon user. While there are times when there's a full moon, there are also times you can't see the moon at all. Nah, you don't say. Oh my gosh, I got 1,000,000 $Poké. It's crazy. No night can ever be endless. Dawn comes and snatches away the dark. I feel that light creeping into my life, blotting out the stars and stealing away the night. People used to talk about me once, said I was immortal and such nonsense. I was just in the hospital a long while, that's all. But human life does end. Anyway, you give Kagatora my regards. Yeah, that's another thing I should probably do. He's still alive in my heart. Maybe that's enough. I should go fight those evolution trainers. Although I don't have a clue where they are. But, you know, that's something I can still do. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything else over here. But I tell you, there was a lot more to do over here than I thought there'd be. I thought, oh yeah, you know, I'm probably gonna see nothing and it's gonna end in disappointment, but quite the contrary. That was actually, that was good. I like that. There was some feels there, which is good. Have I broken this? I must have. Yeah, I did. I mean, it was such a long time ago that it's really not a surprise that I, forgot. Okay, these berry fields, right? It feels like they have not played enough of a role. Is there really nothing more that I can do here? I mean, it's like you introduce this whole loading screen and there's really no point or purpose. Like, couldn't you just, you know, made it on the route or area? It feels like there should be a lot more here than there is. I mean, I know that there's berries, but I don't really feel like picking them right now. I don't really want to fight against a weak Crabrawler. I want that strong Crabrawler. So, I gotta find a way to get down that waterfall or something. I don't know how I'm gonna get there. But I have a feeling, maybe, just maybe, from this trial. I know I've looked here in the past, and I didn't find anything, but maybe this time I will. Let's see. I mean, I am the champion. Oh, I remember somewhere that I can go. I gotta go back to that school. Someone said that there's an extremely powerful trainer there, and I should only come back once I'm the champion. So, I mean, if that isn't a threat, I don't know what is. I gotta go show that person who's boss. Well, I'm gonna look around here to see if I can find something interesting. And if I can't, I'll make that my next destination. Okay, not exactly like what I was looking for, but there is a Zygarde cell here. Kinda in the top corner, so that's reassuring at least. Alright, so I had really no luck finding, any way to get to that place. I think I'm gonna check out 10 Carat Hill next. But I wanna go back to this, this school because someone was taunting me earlier, and I need to go address that fact. It was up in, I think the top floor? They were like, no, you can't go in here. You have to come back later. And yeah, this guy right here, you seem to have grown stronger. Think you could beat me, who was studying this school for 30 years? Oh, no problem, man. I'm the kahuna of the trainer school. Take my perfectly honed moves. I bet you don't have kahuna in your trainer title. I bet you're just a joke. Yeah, Black Belt Dwayne. Maybe I shouldn't have led with, with Comatose. Yeah, probably wasn't the best idea here. Okay, Comatose. Oh, only level 55. Get out. Get out, man. You're done. You're done. You got nothing on the champion of the Alola region here. Yeah, close combat? I don't think so. Not even close, man. Not even close. Boom. Okay, yeah, Nevi, go to town. And Lucario. Oh, that is, actually, well, I was gonna say I'm gonna Earthquake that thing, but yeah, I guess I don't really need to do that. Because Lucario's probably going to strike before Comatose. Oh, I don't really have a good solution to that. Well, I'm just going to have Nebi fight and just hit it with, like, Psychic or something. Actually, yeah, Psychic will be fine. That'll only be neutral damage, but, you know, it's okay. Oh, Calm Mind. How can you stay calm at a time like this? I mean, you are, like, you're graced with the presence of the Alola region champion and the legendary Pokemon of the Alola region. Like, seriously, how can you stay calm at a time like this? All right, take that, Dwayne. A loss. Will I repeat the year, or will I have to repeat another year? No, you're not gonna repeat anything because I'm never gonna fight you again. Move out of the way, Slick. My perfectly honed moves. I guess this is why I still can't graduate even after 30 years. Oh, poor guy. Hi. How are you? You got all the chairs upside down. Welcome to the trainer school. I'm the principal. What an honor for me and the school. To think that our teachings would not only give rise to a captain, but to a league champion. Despite your lofty accomplishments, though, I'd hazard that you still don't know everything that the trainer school has to teach you, eh? Then allow me to give you a special expert lesson from the principal herself. Okay, principal. Principal Asuka. Alright, well, let's see what you got. Granbull. Okay, Comatose. Level 57. I got a plan. I have something that's actually effective against Fairy for a change. Celesteela, get out here. Use some flash cannon on this thing. Oh yeah, you've never seen a Pokemon like this before, have you? Like, that's gotta be something. If, you're a trainer, right? And just imagine if you're just, going about your business as a trainer, and then someone you're fighting, whips out something like this, or something like Lunala. You're like, what the heck? What just happened? And, yeah, I'd be like, that's not a Pokemon. You're making that up. Arcanine. Let's see. Yeah, Honky Tonk will be a good bet. I don't know. I just think that's always kind of funny. I think especially with, Ultra Beasts, Man, you're, really intimidating there, teacher. I mean that quite literally, of course. Flare Blitz. Ooh. Is that the best you can do? Like I said, is that the best you can do? Let me show you a little bit of sparkling aria. Oh, yeah. Every dog has its day. You've got a Stoutland as well. That thing has definitely got Intimidate. Come on, man. I'm going to wager that thing has, Thunderfang or something. Let's actually have Oreo handle it with a little bit of Air Slash. Get some good flinch luck with that. Hopefully. Yep, everything has Intimidate. That's kind of funny, really. I mean, as far as your strategy goes, that's literally all you've got. It's like, I'm just gonna have everything with Intimidate. Oh, that didn't do very much. Uh-oh, Ice Fang. No, Oreo. You know what? I trust you. Let's keep going with this. I bet you can take another one. Or make this dog flinch. Yep, there we go. And let's finish it off with Revelation Dance, just because I do not trust 95% accuracy. For good reason! For good reason, okay? Alright, there we go. Good job, Oreo. Yeah, you've actually been really good throughout the game. Wow, you're something else. Well, yeah. I mean, that wasn't that bad. I better get something sweet for this. Just as the saying goes, even the fool may give the wise man good counsel if he listens. I may have lost, but heed my advice and use this. It's one of my favorite items. A King's Rock. Okay, that kind of makes sense, I guess. Yeah, I know all about that. It makes the opponent flinch. That'd be something nice to put onto Oreo with Air Slash, I think? Maybe it doesn't stack with that, actually. I don't remember. But yeah, it's not a bad thing to have. Extra chance of flinching. I could always evolve something with that. Alright, so I got a little bit of time left. Not a lot, but a little bit. So I am going to check out 10 Carat Hill and see if I can find a way to get over there. Over to that place, that shore. I still don't know. So maybe I'll find something over there. Oh, hey, you know what? I decided to see if the good old professor was home, and it looks like he is this time. Hey, professor, what's up? Hey there, Marriland. Looks like you're really giving it your all. Yeah, you've got a lot of Pokemon registered in your Pokedex now. Of course he has. Marriland is my big boy. I wouldn't bother hanging out with some lug of a trainer who couldn't fill a Pokedex. Rotom's pretty fired up about it too. Of course I am too, so I've got a little something for you. A lucky egg! You are my awesome professor. I love you, man. Can I get like a big hug, please? When you have a Pokemon hold a lucky egg, it grows up faster. Some evolved Pokemon don't appear in the wild, so it's useful to have one of these if you're trying to fill a Pokedex. You are the best. Come here for a hug. Oh, lucky egg. That's so good. Yeah, I see you over there, Stuffle. Trying to get some food or something. I wish Lily were here, but she's not. Well, I wonder if I can open this thing up. Oh! Oh, Murkrow opened up the lock. Good Murkrow. I want to read this diary. Let's see. I finally decided I have to leave Paradise so that I can protect Nebby. I told Wick about my plans in secret, and she told me I should find someone named Professor Burnett and speak to her that she might be able to help. That's actually really helpful because I was always kind of wondering, like, you know, why Lily left and why she ended up with Professor Kukui and Burnett. So, okay. Wick thinks that this Professor Burnett woman is researching the Ultra Wormholes. I wonder what kind of person she might be, and how will I ever find her? I don't even know where in Alola she might be right now. Yeah, let's continue reading. Nebby shone brighter than anything, and before I knew what had happened, we had found our way to meet Professor Burnett. But how did we get there? Is it some strange power that Nebby has? Did it do this? Professor Burnett called her husband at once, a man named Professor Kukui. He came to meet us, and he walks around half naked all the time. I don't know about that. Is it some kind of Alolan fashion or something? Yeah, that is kind of odd, isn't it? Let's see. In the end, it was decided that Professor Kukui would let me stay in his research lab with him. He took me there on his boat. It didn't look like it could even survive the voyage, but we arrived in one piece, and the sea breeze was delightful. When we arrived at the marina, the Kahuna of the island was there with his grandson. That is how I came to meet Kahuna Hala and how. I've since come to learn that the Alola region has no gym leaders or champions or any of that. I like this. Today was certainly an eventful day. Nebby kept acting like it wanted to go see the Ruins of Conflict, but when we did try to visit them, it was attacked by Spearow. It was just terrible. All I could do was stand by and watch, but then a stranger appeared and helped us. At first I thought it had to be someone from Aether, that they had tracked us down at last, but it was actually a boy that the professor knows, Marriland. I won't forget him. Oh, this is really cool. Alright, is there anything more to it? No, I think that's probably it. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I guess she wouldn't have written anything more because she's kind of traveling around most of the time. Anything in the basement I should be aware of? Like, you got all these Pokeballs here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything more. I mean, maybe there is. There very well might be, but I think it's fine. Oh, you moved. Yeah, let's see. Burnett and I were looking into them, and we think they might have some connection to the energy that pours out of those Ultra Wormholes. You don't say. Oh yeah, I got something solid for you, cousin. Sick, brah. Ah, TM90, Substitute. You're my best friend. I love you, man. Substitute is a sweet move that uses 1/4 of a Pokemon's HP to make a copy of it. Oh yeah. The best thing about it is it keeps your Pokemon safe from most status moves. Yeah, and you can make a real wicked combo if you use it with items that are triggered when you lose hit points or gain hit points back. You follow? If you're a champion, you should work on having some real fine technique in battle, little cousin. Yeah, man, I agree. Now, hold on. If I were to go downstairs and go back up, are you going to give me anything else, sweet bud? Come on, what you got for me? Nah, looks like it's the same old speech. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Well, I'm certainly glad I checked that out. Wow, that was definitely worthwhile. Okay, I'm going to check out 10 Carat Hill. Hey, I found something. Oh yeah, this is great. Okay, let's go ahead and move this thing. Oh man, that's great. That's so good. That is so good. Okay, so what is even over here now? It's gotta lead me to where I wanna go. Like, I've explored so much of this island looking for a way to get down there. It's been driving me crazy. And this has gotta be my lucky break. This has gotta be it. Now that I can move that thing, I gotta find something there. Oh, just lead me over to that. Oh no. Oh, don't throw me off, Machamp. Hold up. Oh, I don't feel like running here. It's sort of a thing. Okay, what is over here now, huh? Oh, wait. This is the farthest hollow. Okay, a Z crystal. Oh, Flyinium Z. Hey, I needed that, but that doesn't, oh man. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to figure out how to go down to the shore. Oh well, it's fine. I think that was the last Z crystal I needed of the primary types, which is good. But anyway, I'm gonna end things here. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next episode of Marriland's Pokemon Moon Adventure. See you next time, everyone. Alola!